new task will be replacing this gate here with a new gate. This one is about 27 years old and it's kind of pretty difficult to close. The owners tried to repair it here and there, but it is crooked now and cannot be lifted enough for it to close. So we'll make a new one. We'll change the design a little bit, and we'll change the type of hinges to make it last way longer and to make it easier to use. I've taken pre-measurements before I went to Home Depot and cut these up while I was at Home Depot because it was much easier to cut them if you have the measurements. So as you can see, it's exactly to what we wanted to measure. And then this one was approximately to the longest extent between two corners. So this will come here and we'll kind of finish it when we figure out the exact shape. But as you can see, I'm changing the design of the door. We also purchased 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 was what the count was. 2, 4, 6, 8. And we're gonna do what Home Depot actually suggested. They have all across the store saying, like, when you make the gate, leave 6 inches above and 6 inches below this horizontal bar. And the hinges are this kind, so it'll be anchored in this corner here, and they'll kind of overlap and swing around these hinges, so that the problem with these hinges here is once they give up, you can't actually move them around anymore because they got just the screws set up in a certain place, so you can't move it much without drilling. I mean, you can't find a new hole because the holes are already predetermined. With this, as it goes straight through the middle of the thing, and in here there's no movement, so once put in place, the gate is good to go. So let's get on it. This is a pretty tight spot, so I'm not going to be moving the camera, but hopefully we'll see everything what's happening. I'll be explaining. It's exactly 5 feet to the top of the post. So we have 6 inches on the bottom and top, leaving us 4 feet between these studs, actually from the edges, outside edges of these horizontal guides. Is secure it at 6 inches. On the top. Okay, we'll leave it at 2 screws each right now. And the last one. So, as you can see, we'll adjust the door because it's obviously the door is right, but the poles are not. So we'll cut from the bottom at an angle that you can see in the bottom. So there's so much difference. which is 2 inches between this end and that end. So it's not going to be a horizontal line. It'll be one that's 2 inches shorter on this side. We're going to cut 6 inches from that side and move on to 4 inches on this side. So that will be our next move. We're going to do this diagonal thing that will really keep the gate in place. We have this piece this way. That way. Ta-da! Okay. Perfect. As you can see, it's a pretty decent gate. Now it's going to go up a few inches, so it's going to be level, almost 2 inches. So we need to calculate these to fit properly. The key for this hinge is that the hole in the door and the gate needs to be about 1 inch below, above the hole that will be drilled and post. All right, I don't know at what time the GoPro went out of juice, but I just noticed when I finished that it wasn't recording anymore. So let's see that last moment, last cool thing here. When I finished everything and putting the hardware on, I went like, okay, here it is. And I went like that. Ta-da! Anyway, the gate is done. That's it.